Yo, 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 what's going on, my people? It's been quite a long time. So it's your girl, Vada Creator, coming back with another one. Glad to actually come back here. I wanted to put my thoughts out there for my thoughts on where Alexis Ware's location is. The last time I was on, I don't know if that's the last live I did, but one of the last lives I did, I actually said I was going to look for her location, and I actually was. I actually came up with something, but I also found what is so wild is every time I keep finding more discrepancies, and that's the reason why certain people that I am suspicious of and feel like they present themselves as being on one person's side, but it seems like they are on another person's side. I don't know if that's subconsciously or on purpose, but I wanted to discuss what I came up with. So, when it comes to Alexis Ware, it's a lot of things that I feel like are not really I don't know. I just feel like TJ is not divulging information. I feel like other people have made a mistake and divulged information because they thought that he was innocent. So they put him out there, and when they put him out there, it actually made me I just hold on to things or pick up on things that other people don't pick up on. So, when he said he was out in that woods by himself looking for Lex, now before that, his mama said that he hurt his hand out there looking for Lex. That's how she said it. So that means she despises Lex. She didn't like Lex, but she should have been not liking her son's behavior. I'm sure she's seen that temper of that man. I'm sure that just didn't just flash out of nowhere. I'm sure she's seen him at his worst. But instead of actually holding your son accountable for his horrible behavior, his horrific behavior, I'm sure he put his hands on people in front of either his mother or his sister, because that type of temper or temperament cannot be contained. That's what I see when I look at his face. That type of rage or offness or craziness or whatever you want to call it uh cannot be contained. Like, it might be able to be contained sometimes, but it won't be able to be contained every time. It's gonna come oozing out. Like, that's just what it is. So when she said that out there, so let me say that a piece of that rage and anger is from watching that in his family dynamic. I'm just gonna say that, if you ask me. Now, I don't know what was the family dynamic. Hold on, let me ask that. Would I be right, God, when I say that? Absolutely. Mm, Abso-freaking-lutely. Hey, boo, how are you? I'm doing good. It's good to see you, E. Thank you for pulling up. So, I'm just here discussing Alexis Ware's location of where I was divinely guided to say where her location is, and just discrepancies in the story. I said I was going to revisit it the last time. I don't know if it was the last live I did, but I said I was going to visit it, and just things that stand out to me to help her be found, because my prayer is that she is found. She deserves to be found. And I feel like who did this to her, which in my opinion is her, the person that she was on once dealing with. It was then her ex-boyfriend, but I'm sure an obsessive soul like that was not staying away from her. So I believe it was him, and I don't believe he stayed away from her. And the way that everything in the story and stuff was told is still a lot of discrepancies. So I'm just trying to get to the bottom of everything, trying to get things organized with the truth, and talk about where I believe her location is. So, like I was saying, so I said I think that type of rage and temperament was actually like something. It was learned behavior. It was something that he watched, and this actually was adopted from some type of family dynamic. I'm not going to dive into that because that's not my problem, but I'm going to say, just like, ooh, I'm trying not to, ooh, I don't want to mention this man's name because today is actually the man's birthday who I'm talking about, but it's somebody who was known for putting hands on a woman. I mean, it's somebody who was known for putting hands on a woman, and he got, look, the ancestors is going crazy over here. Look, so it's somebody who is known for putting their hands on a woman, and that was learned from his family dynamic, because what we later learned is that when he was a child, he watched um his mother and stepfather, uh I don't want to say fighting, because I really want to say his mother be abused by his stepfather. And so once he watched that as a regular thing in his family dynamic, he adopted this. And this is the way, this is learning behavior for him. And this is the way he deal with his women problems. He put hands on them too, because this is what he always seen. And he think there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because that's what he saw. And so that's what I mean by people with rageful temperaments a lot of the times get this. This is learned behavior. This is something they saw and adopted. So even though that's not the right thing to do, but this is how this even became a part of their life. It's from what they witnessed as a child. And that's the same thing with him. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna say the name because I don't want to disrespect this man on his birthday, but it's literally this man's birthday. So anyway, um so so what I was saying, when the lady, his mother said out there looking for Lex, like she despised Lex, and she's like not really showing her son how to take accountability for his rageful temperament and the way that I bet you she don't like Lex because she feel like Lex bring out the temper in her son. No, Lex never brought out the temper or temperament of her son. Actually, what he witnessed from a child is what brought out the temperament and the demeanor of her son. So I feel like, and the lack of accountability when he started showing that he had those rageful feelings, nobody was holding him accountable to try to get a handle on it and stop him in his tracks. So he just grew up to be a bigger and bigger and bigger monster. So, nobody stopped that. And so instead of her jumping on her son, he actually would have respected it coming from his mother, rather than you getting mad with the person that he's victimizing and terrorizing. So yeah. But anyway, well, God and the ancestors agree about that. I'm trying to make sure this is let me make sure this um can you hear me, sweetie? I just want to make sure. Can you hear me? I want to make sure this reception is good. So, but yeah. So what was I saying though? But yes, so I wanted to talk about where I think she is. What? Oh man, I keep seeing reception bars like something is wrong with reception. Excuse me while I try to move this around and try to get this situated. Oh man, my whole thing came out the placement. Excuse me for all this moving around I'm doing with my iPad. I think it's right. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep moving this around so I can get it in a place where I feel like it's getting good reception, because I feel like it's not in a place where I'm getting good reception. Come on now, work with me, work with the girl. All right, now I think we're good, but we'll see. So anyway, like I was saying, so now when it's time to go for Alexis Ware's location, I wanted to say that I believe that Alexis Ware is in, that, all right. So now with that being said, I believe that Alexis Ware's life was taken at in Anderson County at TJ's mother's house. I don't know if that's right or wrong. That's what I believe because that's where the kids was. Well, according to his story, dang, this reception is bad. Every time I turn around, I hope it did block that out because I don't know if there was. Anyway, I believe that Alexis, damn, this reception is getting on my last nerve. It must be raining outside. I don't know. I hope this is doing good. I kind of think it's doing bad, but yeah, come on. Work together with me, child. Oh, this is getting on my last nerve. Ugh. All right, let's hope this is good. So I believe that she was either, well, I'm gonna say it like this. I ain't gonna say, oh, definitely there, but if TJ's story has any truth to it, that he had the kids in Anderson County, I believe that's where Alexis' life was lost, and that he took that. I believe his rageful, crazy feelings is the reason why her life was lost. Um, I believe that when she came back to get her kids, he raged out on her. And I believe that one, I hope not both, either heard or witnessed what happened to her. I hope I'm wrong about a lot of this stuff, but I'm just telling y'all what I was divinely guided to believe. She the only one that I did not get visions from, but I just have instincts and intuition about what. So anyway, I believe that Alexis is in Oconee County, okay, which is right next to where she supposedly would have come to pick up her kids. This is really making me mad. I'm really pissed today. This reception is horrible. Let me try to fix this. This really pissing me off. Forgive me, y'all. I'm trying to fix this. Every time I turn around, the reception is bad. I don't know. I hope y'all can hear this. I hope this ain't chopped up. But I tried to put it up higher. Hopefully, I got better reception. But the reception bar keep popping up like I don't have no good reception. This is insane. So bear with me for a little bit. Let me see. Hopefully that does some type of good. So anyway, I believe that she's in Oconee. Look, it's back to bad reception. What the hell? So I believe that she is in Oconee County. I believe that that is right next to Anderson County. That's where I was led. That's where God and ancestors led me to believe that she is. That's where I believe he was out in the woods all by himself when he tried to clean up what his mother said that he hurt his hand out there looking for Lex. She really believed that. No, he hurt his hands assaulting Lex for no damn reason because he liked to rage out because that's what he learned from home. I'm gonna say that. So, yeah, so I believe that she's in the next county over to where he was in Anderson County. Um, I also asked something about the timing, and I had got a different timing or a different place. Wait a minute. I'm going to ask her while we on here because I don't remember exactly what I had asked about. Right before I was going to go live, I had asked something and it was totally different than what I thought it was before. So, um, what what did I ask that was totally different? Was oh, I had learned that. So also I had learned that um I would really love to know if there is footage of this supposed handoff in Anderson County or off of Highway 29, because the only person that spoke of this footage is her aunt Trina. Remember, I said I think she's compromised. Hey, Kimberly, how are you, love? Hmm. Yo, is that who I was talking to yesterday? I just wanted to ask that. Is that who I was talking to yesterday? Just asking. But yeah, it might not be, but either way, welcome. Thank you for being here. But yes, so uh so the highway handoff at that was supposed to be off of Highway 29 and or right next to Anderson County. I don't know if it is. And oh, it is. Thank you for joining me. So yes, the highway handoff off of Anderson County. Um, I don't believe that that happened there. But if it's footage, I would love to see some footage because according to her aunt, that it was supposed to be some footage at some gas station or 7-Eleven or convenience store or something that's right off of Highway 29. And that just when the handoff between the kids happened, it was supposed to be a big truck that came up in front of that. Now, I never seen nothing like that. We just heard from Alexis's aunt, who was the person that was out there with TJ and supposed to be putting out the word that Alexis is missing when her mother was not out there. I have a problem with that too because I don't know. I almost feel like her mother was not privy to this information at the time. I don't know the real particulars, and I'm not going to speak for nobody, but I just didn't understand why these two people are the people that's putting out the word. Where when the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend, who supposedly said she went missing, and he was also I got a problem with those time frames as well. So I'm just going. Well, first I'm gonna take one thing at a time. So I don't think the handoff for the children happened off of Highway of 29. But if it's footage, then I'll shut my mouth. But I was told that the handoff happened in Greenwood, where Alexis is from. So I was told that she exchanged the kids with I think TJ earlier that day at 3:30 or somewhere around there between 3 and 4 p.m. I think it was 3:30, 4 p.m. at the latest. So he's saying this happened at 7 p.m. and that she sped around him off of Highway 29 and went down the thing. But if you handed off the kids and she just sped around you to go wherever she was going, why would you be alarmed off of that? Something is wrong with that story. You said you you said you listened to this earlier and you agree that that wasn't the exchange spot. Yes. So so yes, so I believe that it. Let me ask that just to be sure, because I really, I really had just came upon this information, and it happened right before I was supposed to go live. So that's why I'm not totally clear on what information I had got because I was taken aback. I just was asking some last minute questions, and everything was kind of telling me that it was wrong. So let me ask that right now. So was Highway 29 a place where the kids was exchanged, God? No, no, it was not. So was Greenwood the county on which the kids were exchanged with TJ? They say yes. Was the time of the exchange of the kids 3:30 p.m.? Yes. Yes. So I knew that part. But yeah, but Greenwood is her home. Now, also, I want to do a little research because also her car was found in McCormick County, which is the next county over from if she was going southwest of where she lives. It literally is a border of her home where she lives. Do she live in Greenwood? Yeah. So she live in Greenwood. Now, her home is bordered by McCormick County. I'm gonna pull this back up. And I'm gonna ask, what is the distance from Anderson County to McCormick County? Also, it's actually southwest from where she lives, but we are led to believe that she met him in Anderson County, which is 2 counties over from where she lives and 3 counties over from where I believe she is. When he said he was out there by himself in the woods while his friends waited in the car out there looking for Lex. Now, if somebody was really looking for Lex, you would have had all your friends out there with you. Your friends wouldn't have been waiting in the car. I believe he was disposing of Lex in the car. So yeah, let me say that. So while his friends waited, because they didn't want to handle responsibility with that. Now I'm about to ask something because I had wanted to know that at the last minute too. So let me do a little research while we on here. How far is McCormick County from Anderson County in South Carolina?
The drive from Anderson County to McCormick is 56.7 miles.
And it's 1 hour and 9 minutes in driving, right? And distance. Because I feel like that's where her life was lost, in Anderson County. Now, McCormick County is 1 hour and 9 minutes in a drive. Okay. So he drove opposite. And I'm about to ask another question to see something. Let me go back. How far is Oconee County from McCormick County, South Carolina?
The drive from McCormick to Oconee County is 91.5 miles.
Okay. And that's the total of 1 hour and 55 minutes. Because everything, I believe, was left in different spots to try to confuse the investigation. So her car was found in McCormick County. She lives in Greenwood, and that is southwest of where she lives in Greenwood. So that was supposed to be found there to make you think that that her life was probably possibly lost somewhere in Greenwood or somewhere around there. They wanted police to look there. When in actuality, I believe that her life was lost in the county that his mother lives, because that's where the kids were supposed to be kept. And if I don't know nothing else, I know a mother gonna come back for her kids. And I know she, as a mother, came back for her kids to pick up her kids later on that day. Now I got to make sure I got that time right for that too. But nevertheless, of the time and when she came back, he probably was enraged because he had to watch kids for a couple of hours. It really was not that big of a deal, but he the type of person that don't want to take responsibility for things, and he want to find somebody and any reason to rage out. Because I think he got an anger problem. If I had to guess what's his sign, I would guess he a Leo. Is he a Leo? No. Okay. Okay. So yeah, but I just said that off the cuff because something about, I don't know, something about him. When I look at him, I feel like he a Leo. I don't know why, but they said he not. So anyway, so I think that he left the car in McCormick trying to throw people off and make them go look southeast of where everything went down. And then he put Lex in Oconee County. So, and I believe she's in like a forest area. Around these parts is a lot of greenery, a lot of forest areas. When I was actually trying to look in Oconee, I had a time trying to find, like, it was a lot of greenery areas. So I still haven't found an exact spot of where I think she is, but I'm gonna continue to look until I feel like I'm in the right area. But I believe she is in Oconee County. So I did want to share that with y'all. Um, said there were no friends involved. There were no friends involved. That's a lie. Check the auntie. She knows some. Yeah, I think the auntie is actually covering for Alexis' ex-boyfriend. Now, why? Isn't that interesting? You know, I have my own theories. I'm not trying to put that out there because I don't want to put nothing on, you know, no family members or whatever, but I believe uh that TJ is a high ranking member of a criminal organization. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm not gonna get into those specifics, but I believe he hold a high ranking position in a criminal organization. I feel like the aunt could possibly be a part of this type of criminal organization. I don't know how they live in that actual state, but I believe that she is a part of the same organization. I feel like through affiliation with TJ, Lex is kind of affiliated with this organization, being the reason why the color of her car. I'm gonna leave it like that. Um, I'm gonna say it'll give you a little more clarity. Um, And I believe that that could be why she seemed like she covering for this man and not her niece. I don't think she knows that he holds responsibility to why her niece is missing, but I think she at least suspects it. But why she was out there trying to agree with his story out there instead of looking for her niece, I don't know. That's yet to be discovered. When you say there were no friends involved, that's a lie. What you mean? Cause he said that. He said, look, so this what happened. The mom was on that him and his mom was on a social media site. It could be found, but you got to do your research to find this when he spoke. And it's two separate things are not matching up to when he spoke at with this lady Tracy that is like a advocate for missing people, or I don't know, she's something like that, and she travels around, I guess, the area, putting the word out about, I'm not really sure what she does, but I know she um in this case she was an avenue of a media outlet to publicize that Alexis Ware went missing and what's the story. And TJ, the ex-boyfriend, the last person that was seen with her, which when in any investigation will usually be the prime suspect, is the person who's getting out the information of how she went missing and the story of the situation, and not her mother. I don't know. I have a problem with that and the fact that the aunt was there, not the mother. So yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to see why you say there were no friends involved. That's a lie. I wanted to know what you meant by that. I wanted to know if you were saying, because this is what was said on a social media platform, on a live. It could be found. Matter of fact, it will, you can find it on my platform because I have a piece where he was saying this. This is what I'm talking about. Is literally on, is a live of him when he was on there saying his story again, and the story don't match with what he told Tracy. So his mother pulled up for this live and was saying out there looking for Lex, which told me that the mother don't like Lex, and she tried to blame Lex for why her son be putting hands on Lex. That's crazy. And that's crazy behavior. And that's crazy deflection for why your son be terrorizing women and why you excuse that and then try to blame the people he victimizing and terrorizing. So yeah, I want to know what you meant by that when you said uh that there were no friends involved. So look, let me tell you what happened. So the mom was saying, yeah, he hurt his hand out there looking for Lex, right? So when the mom said that, he felt the need to try to clean that up because she kind of making him look suspect, okay? Because this can be traced. If you hurt your hand, you went to get treatment somewhere, so it can be traced that he got treatment somewhere. Okay, these is in records. Okay, so this is the avenue that I believe that should be taken. So his mama said he hurt his hand out there looking for Lex. Now he said I was out there all by myself while my friends waited in the car in the woods out there looking for Lex. Now that would explain why if he did call friends, because he is a high ranking member, in my opinion, he's a high ranking member in a criminal organization. So he do have friends he could call and be like, yo, take this ride with me. Like he literally is saying this on a live. So it could be a lie from him, but this is what came out of his mouth. And he said while his friends looked in a car, I mean, waited in a car while he out there looking for Lex. I don't think he was looking for Lex at all. I think that um he was disposing of Lex. And if his friends was in the car, that's why they stayed in the car, because they not gonna be a part of that. They helped him with what they gonna help him with, but they stayed in the car because they don't want no parts of that. Wherever you place her, they don't want to be the wiser, because in case they get caught up in this stuff that he's trying to get them caught up in. So I could believe that. I don't know if his friends was with him, but I ain't gonna say it's true or untrue, because this is what came out of his mouth when he was trying to clean up his mama putting out there that he hurt his hand in the woods looking for Lex. So yeah, you said what I meant was it doesn't make sense that a friend will sit in a car while you look. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's how I picked it up too. It doesn't make sense that the friends will be, yeah. Why would they not be out there looking for her with you? Yeah, I do have a problem with that part. And I feel like that's because he was disposing of Lex. He called his friends up to help him, so I don't know if the friends are the people. I don't understand why they didn't even run no no DNA testing for that car, because I guarantee you it's not only Alexis's DNA that's in that car. So I feel like they should have. I don't know if they did run testing or not, but they should have, because I'm guarantee you the last people to touch that car is not Alexis. So I wanted to know who put that there in McCormick County. I don't know if they will successfully clean that car, but it take a lot of cleaning to clean everywhere you touched in a single car. Like so, and I want to know whose DNA was found, or partial prints, or partial whatever was found in there besides Alexis. That's what I wanted to know. Cause I feel like I don't know if he got his friends to put that car there or if he put that car there. But him putting it over there where it was found is a big is something to that. So yeah, it is crazy. It's a whole span of all this mileage, and he trying to throw off the investigators from. Well, I don't know that he even got to throw off the investigators, because this case seemed like they not moving in the right way. When I first found out all this information, I felt like um I don't know. I just felt like they had a lack of urgency to find her. I feel like when I was trying to give my input, that it was not mattering to them, and it was not being addressed, because once again I found out from this man named David Robinson, which is Daniel Robinson's father, that the reason why a lot of authorities leave um cases in a missing category is because they don't have to do any police work. They don't have to actually do any investigations when you make it a missing person. That's why they don't kick it up into a possible criminal investigation, because when you have a criminal investigation, now you got to do a lot of research, you got to do a lot of interviewing, you got to do a lot of looking into stuff. But I wish they would put hers into a criminal investigation, because if we don't know nothing else, we know a mother would not leave her kids, and we know a mother would uh, not come back for her kids. If I know anything, I know she came back for her kids, and I believe that's where she met her demise from her the person that I believe did it, which is TJ Patterson. I believe that he raged out and took her life when she came back for her kids, mad that she left her kids with him for hours. And that for that simple reason, this is why her life was taken. Like, I believe he's a man. When I look at the pictures of him, I believe he is a man that find anything to rage out over. I actually feel like he is off in the head. Something about him look crazy to me. And I don't know what type of crazy, if it's obsessed, controlling crazy, if it's insecure, obsessed, or possessive type of crazy. What type of crazy I see, but I know he looked crazy to me. Now, I don't know if it's just controlling or if it's like PTSD out of his hands type of crazy. I don't know. I don't know. But I know I can also see that he do have rage or anger problems. So I don't know. But yeah. Um and is there anything else that needs to be added about this? No. Okay. So I think that I said everything I need to say when it comes to you said people wouldn't implicate others on a public platform. Yup, yeah. He ain't gonna say who it was. But that's crazy. He was literally trying to do damage control. His mom let that slip out her mouth. She didn't know that she was saying something wrong. This is what I picked up on the live. Like you can find it on my channel. But this is what I picked up on the live. His mom was just running her mouth in defense of her son. That's what I do know. She didn't understand that she was implicating her son because her son just swore up and down he ain't seen her since 7 o'clock or whatever he then came up the story. The mom worked night shift, so she wouldn't have been here when Alexis came back for her kids. So she don't really know what happened. The only thing she knows is what TJ told her. And she want to believe in her son and that her son would not take the life of um their his child's mother. So that's all she got to go on. How old are the children? I think the daughter is I can't remember. Wait, I'm about to ask them. I can't remember. I think at the time, matter of fact, let me look that up. Let me look that up. Let me ask that. Come on now. They just made me. Okay. How old are Alexis Ware's children? Or how old were they at the time of her disappearance? Okay. No, that's the wrong person. What? When did Alexis? What happened to the stepfather? Ain't nothing happened to the stepfather. Oh, this is somebody else. Wait a minute, wait a minute. How old was Alexis Ware's children at the time of her disappearance? They ain't telling me that. Wait a minute. So let me see. Let me see if this tells me. Cause I know the baby was a baby. Like he was like 1 or 2. The child that TJ father, he's like 1 or 2, but the other baby is older, but not very. I can't remember. Let me see. Let me see. Her 2 kids. Okay. Let me see if it says how old the kids are. Dang. Okay. And then they up here giving they giving like awards out for some information, but they not really taking your information that the organizations that's supposed to help missing people, like Crime Stoppers, Black and Missing. I had went to like 3 or 4 different organizations and they ain't do crap. So it's all a front. They be putting up stuff like they really care and like they really invested, but they ain't doing nothing. And And that's my honest to God opinion, because I tried to go through them and I ain't hear nothing back or nothing being done with nothing I had to give. I don't believe that these people really is seeing this stuff through. So that was a lie. They lying about what they're doing. I wonder if they get government funding from these organizations, and that's why they're actually lying about what they are doing. I wonder, because I've found in a lot of cases that these same organizations go around saying that they are doing things, but they not doing nothing. They ain't never get in touch with me. Never. So they lying. Dang, let me see if I can find how old I forgot how old the baby girl is, but the boy is like, all right, let me see. How old were Alexis Ware's children at the time of her disappearance? All right, let me see if I can find it. Maybe it's this. Maybe I've seen it on this. Yeah, this the one. Dang, my memory good as crap. This the same one I seen it on. Her children. Yeah, I think it's the information about her children that can be found on here. View the graphic on this news. Continue reading. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna find it on here because this is the first one I read. I think 29. She was 29, or it would. I don't know. I think she was 29 at the time of her disappearance. 28 or 29. Let me see. Her children. Territorial dateline. Okay, let me see if I can find how old her children are. I used to know all this. Um, look. So listen. Remember when I said the handoff for the children was around 3:30 or 4 o'clock? So this is the mama, what she had to say. I want to read this because this is important. So Alexis talked about being followed, she said. She sat here and cried. Yeah, and I believe that was obsessive behind TJ because he can't let go. It was like both of them, they was in a toxic relationship and they both couldn't let go. It was like she wanted to let go, but she didn't want to let go. She hoped that he would change and be what he once was, and vice versa. He didn't want to let go because he didn't want to stop controlling her. Have you tried Awareness Foundation? I never heard of them. I might try them. I gotta get my information back together to know what I even put. But I tried. Me and you, I don't know. We might talk off of here, or because I want to be careful what I say. I try to direct source. I'm gonna say it like that, and you know what I mean when I say that. So yeah. So but yeah, what was I saying about? Oh man, I forgot. Wait a minute. Let me see. What was I? Oh, that the mother said. So she said she sat here and cried. She wasn't telling me exactly what was going on. Alberta said it's like she knew something was going on. She felt like something was going to happen to her. And she's a Pisces. Her birthday is 3/11. So she really does feel or know and have foresight that something is going to happen to her. And then on top of it, that she's being followed. So yeah, so look, so I saw she was laying in her bed because I did a video chat. She said she called her to check on her around 3. And she saw that she was laying in her bed because she did a video chat. She answered right away and she was laying down, she was laying on her bed taking a nap. A few hours, Alberta says she got a call from the father of Alexis' youngest child around 7:30 p.m. You hear this? Now, she said she knew right away that something was wrong. He asked me, have I spoke with her? And he was explaining that they had met at a gas station. She gave him the children. But Alberta said it was because of the way they parted ways that caused him to have some concern. Now, why would it be the way that they part? I don't understand that. So look, listen. I'm gonna see what he told her, because he told a news media outlet, or that lady Tracy, the advocate, he told her one thing, and then he went on a live and said another thing. So I want to know what he told her too. So where was that? He said that after getting gas, Alexis planned on following him to his mother's home before heading back to Alberta's house instead of giving him the kids. Instead, after giving him the kids, I don't know. She actually shot around him with a high rate of speed and made a quick right at the red light and took off from there. Now, first of all, the thing that I have the biggest problem with is, why would you be so concerned about your baby mama speeding around you? Why would she be following you back to your mother house if you handed off the kids successfully? If you handed off the kids to him, why would there be something that alarmed you? Yo, you already had the kids. Now she could be off on her way. Why should she have followed you back to your mother house if y'all to hand off the kids? That don't even make sense to me. That don't even sound like the truth to me. Like, so what was I saying about that? Let me finish reading what she said. Said that the father of Alexis' youngest child told her that he tried calling her but couldn't get a hold of her. After a few tries, he called Alexis's mom. Alexis's mom tried calling Alexis herself, but the calls went straight to voicemail because he know where the heck what happened. And by this time, something had happened. So, did something happen by that time? By 7:30 p.m. Yup. Okay. So they saying something happened by 7:30 p.m. This the reason why he didn't came and got his little story together. So the last known sighting of Alexis Ware is 7-Eleven gas station off Highway 29. Now, this is what I want to know. I want to see the footage that they talking about, because this aunt is the only person that speaks of this footage. The 7-Eleven gas station off of Highway 29 in Anderson, South Carolina. They keep saying this, but I never seen it. And I want to see her even interacting with him at 7:30. So yeah, or around 7 o'clock, or whatever he's saying. I want to see that happen on footage before I just vouch for what he got to say and say that happened, because I don't believe it. So but the only person that could vouch for that footage is the aunt. I want to hear her mama vouch for that footage, so we can know that there was actual footage. I will believe her mama before I believe that aunt, because something just did not sit right in my spirit when I seen the aunt next to the boyfriend. I think a whole bunch of stuff. I'll be having little inklings of my own, but I don't want to try to say something about this person or that person and not end up being true. So I just leave that alone because it has nothing to do with why she went missing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but the family group was current on Monday, January the 31st. Mm-hmm. On Tuesday, Alexis' mom's sister filed a report. See, there go that sister. I don't know. I don't know. I just know I don't know what day that was where they both showed up and she had like a poster or something, and he there telling this effed up story. So anyway, I'm trying to find out about the kids. Let me finish reading that. When asked if there was any security footage from the gas station, Alexa's mom told Dateline they actually showed us the footage of the meeting in the 7-Eleven parking lot. Nothing seemed. Now I want to know that she said that, because only time I seen it is when the aunt said that. So they actually showed us the footage of the meeting at the 7-Eleven parking lot. Nothing seemed out of the norm at all. Nothing looked suspicious or anything until, of course, she reportedly sped off. I want to hear from Alexis' mom saying that she said that. Cause people will say that you said this. The only person that I see, and they saying that they couldn't see whether she sped off. This is what the aunt said in front of her mother on somebody's podcast on YouTube. So the aunt said that um that they were seeing some type of footage at the gas station, but when it was time for a handoff or something, that a big truck blocked everything so they couldn't see what happened. But I want to see something to prove that this whole thing happened at all. Did they ever see Alexis and him meet up? Did they ever see her get out the car or him get out the car to know that that was her or him meeting up? I really want to know that because I don't know. I'm just not. I would have to see Alexis' mom say that. All I seen was Alexis' aunt say that. And the mom never said, yes, we seen that. So I don't know. It's a possibility that they thought they was talking to Alexis Ware mama and they was talking to Alexis Ware auntie. I don't know. I just need to know the facts to be able to vouch for that because, in a lot of reports, people be mixing up your words and saying that you said something that you didn't say. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying nothing is true or not true. I just never heard the mama say that. I heard the auntie, the person saying, and she did not say that she seen Alexis speed off. She said that when it was supposed to be a handoff, that a big truck came in front of it. So yeah, a lot of bull. What is it? I'm gonna try that. So let me see. Alexis, the father, Frank told Dateline that the father of Alexis' youngest child proceeded home with a gas station. I want to know how old the babies are. I can't remember the ages of the babies. I don't know. I still ain't seen how old the babies are. Oh wow, this was a lot I was reading. This was a long time ago though. I read this. Let me see. It still don't say how old the babies was. Well, so far. Oh, here go. So, Alexis has been a devoted mother to her 9-year-old daughter. So the oldest was 9 years old. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. I remember she was older, but very young, even though she was older. So, Alexis was a devoted mother to her 9-year-old daughter and her 2-year-old son. So that's how old they were at the time of her disappearance, and that's what yes. So I believe that I don't know. I need so Leah, let me get into that some questions about that since what I mean, since that was brought up or whatever. So was did I ever ask about the handoff or whatever? Was the handoff at Highway 29? No, it wasn't. So I'm getting that it was not a handoff at Highway 29. Um, I don't believe that that's where it took place. And let me ask this: was Alexis alive at 7:30 p.m.? She was. Was was Alexis safe at 7:30 p.m.? Oh shoot. She wasn't safe at 7:30 p.m. They saying she wasn't safe at 7:30 p.m. So some type of something took place around 7:30 p.m., which made him call to try to cover his tracks. But she was still alive. Did Alexis ever follow him back to his mama's house? No. Think that's what you're telling me? To think? Yes. Okay. Oh wow. They told me think about it. Okay, I'm gonna try to use my thinking cap right now. So so did all right. So was there an exchange of the children um at Greenwood or whatever? At in Greenwood. Yes. So did TJ drive up and exchange these kids? No. Did Alexis drive to where he was and exchange these kids? No. Somebody dropped TJ up there to get the kids? Yes. Was it anybody in his family that drove him up there to get the kids? No. It was one of his friends. Did it happen to be a black car? You lied. So, just for people that might be paying attention to this, I remember that she said a black, I don't remember if it was a black SUV or a black car was following her. That's what she was telling her mama. And I remember she called the cops or something one time. I don't know if that's the same time when she was telling her mom that when she called the cops, but she said a black car or a black SUV was following her. So I think that's crazy too. So we're gonna leave that out there too. So anyway, when he came to get the kids and exchange them, was it the same car that you thought was following you that came? No, no. Okay, okay. So it wasn't the same car that came to that you thought was following you. No, no, no. Okay, okay. Okay, so there I go, trying to make a connection where it wasn't no connection. Okay, okay. Okay, one of his friends came, took him there to come get the kids. So he came, got the kids from your house. Yes. Now, when he came and got the kids, was it because you asked him to come get the kids? No. He wanted to he wanted to get the kids? Yes. Why did he want to get the kids? Let me ask that. Why did he want to come get the kids? Was it like some type of party or something going on and he wanted to get the kids and take them to this party or take them to some type of event? No. No. Did he want to come get the kids because I remember somebody, I don't remember exactly, but he was saying something about his cousin and he was at some type of party. I don't think it was a Super Bowl party, but it was like a football party. I don't really remember what exactly it was, but it was some type of football party. And he was saying that they was like, yeah, she's saying you can get your son, go get your son. Remember? Is that true? It is true. Oh, so he went and got his kid and he took the other baby too, right? Is that what happened? Yes. I just want to know why he did. So he the person who came and got the kids. Is it true that he got mad because uh he only wanted to take the kids for a amount of time that he felt comfortable with taking the kids? He wanted you to be on call to come get the kids after he finished with the kids. Yup. Because he's very controlling. That's what I do know. Wow. Okay. So did Alexis actually go anywhere? Did Alexis actually go anywhere when right, okay. Did Alexis actually go anywhere when he came and got the kids? She did. So what time did you come to get your kid? Did Alexis go to pick up her kids? Yes. Okay. Now I'm kind of understanding. So it wasn't a situation where you went and exchanged your kids. Nope. It was a situation where he came and got. That's what I want to know. Why though? So what? He just wanted to come get the kids. Was he trying to be a responsible parent, and that's why he wanted to come get the kids? No, it was more to it. When he came to get the kids, was he hoping that he could stay and spend the day with you or something? Yup. He was trying to get back in. Still trying to get back, still trying to get back. Oh, yeah, trying to get back on some you must regret the day you left me shit, right? Right. So he was hoping that when the dude dropped him off to get the kids. So when he called you, did he say he wanted to come get the kids? No. Did he call you? Oh no. He that showed up. Should have known. He thought he was gonna get back in your house. He thought he was gonna get back. Mm, okay. Okay. So he thought, okay. All right. So he just showed up. He never called you and said he gonna come get the kids. No, he showed up. He showed up saying he want to see his kids and all that. Yeah. And so did you let him see the kids? No, you said you could take them because you wasn't trying to let him in your house because he wasn't gonna leave if you let him in. Right. He wasn't gonna leave if you let him in. And some type of altercation with him took place before this, right? Right. And this is why y'all was on the outs in the first place. He had already put hands on you. Yes. And he thought he was gonna pop up and try to say, "Oh, I want to see my kids." And you was gonna let them in, and you was gonna let them back. But he really was. So you, honestly, do you think that the reason why he came back is trying to squiggle his way back in the damn house so he can come back to live? Yeah, but it wasn't that type of party. Facts. Facts. This the last time. So he was on some he want to see his son stuff, huh? Yeah. And then you said, well, you could take him. You're not coming in here to see him. You could take him. Right. He wasn't sure what you was gonna be on, so he told his friend to wait outside because he ain't know if you was gonna let him in or not let him in. Let me ask you this: did you get your locks changed? Uh, yes. Oh, he thought so. Did he have keys to your house? Yes, and that's why you got your locks changed. So you got your locks changed before he came to get the kids. Yeah, he thought he was gonna come on in. No, I know that's right. Don't they always be trying it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He thought he tried his key ain't work no more. Get him, girl. Yes, yes, yes. He was devastated. So she said, you could take your kids, right? You could take the kids if you want to, you know. And so that's what happened. It's almost like you 52 faked him out because no, not exactly. He the one who came trying to act like the kids was the pretense for what he came, but he really came to still try to get back, try to get back. Oh, yes. Because he must forget the day that. Yes. So he was trying to get back in, and you had cut him totally off. You chose you for a change. So he ended up getting suckered into taking the kids because he tried to act like that was the pretense of what she came. So you got them ready and you let them out the door to go with him, right? Did he say he wanted to take Naomi? Yeah. He said he wanted to take her too. Yeah. Yeah. Or did you insist Naomi go? No. He said he wanted to take her too. So he got the kids, and then so did y'all have a time of when you was gonna come pick them up? No. Now, was you home after he took the kids? Did you go have a good time or whatever? Yup. So what time did you end up going back to get your did you go get your kids or have to go get your kids? Yes. So did he start calling you and now he wants you to come get the kids? Yeah. And what time was that? So if he came and got the kids around 3:30, that's when he came and got the kids? Yup. So when he came and got the kids around 3:30, um, what time did you go get the kids? 6, 7. Is it 7? Wait a minute. I messed up. I wasn't counting. I'm sorry. I didn't know y'all was about to say a time. That's what happened. And I was stuck trying to catch up and I wasn't paying attention. So let me add, so around what time did you go back to get the kids? Was it around 7 o'clock? No. Was it after that? Yes. Was it after 8 o'clock? No. It was between 7 and 8. Right. So it was around 7:30, like he said. So that's why he wanted to call. So when did he start calling you? Did he start calling you like, all right, so it was 3:30. Did he start calling you around 5 later? Earlier? His ass, he a trip. Why he start calling you that early? Because he can't handle his own kid. It's really the baby, wasn't it? Yeah. He can't handle the boy crying because he want his mama. Because that's what he know. That's who always there for him. Yup. Was anybody there to help him with his child? Yeah. Who, the sister? Yup. So he started calling you. Okay, he done took the kids at 3:30. He started calling you around 4:30. Are you serious? Yes. And then what happened? You refused to get them? Yeah, cause what the hell? What you come take the kids for an hour? That's them for your ass. So I know, baby. I know. Yes. So 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 what you do? You said, I'm not getting them. Did you answer the phone when he called you? No, because you knew why he was calling. Exactly. Had he ever came and got his kids and spent a long time, or came and got his kid and spent a long time with his kid? No. And I think he got Naomi because he expected Naomi. to take care of the baby for him. That's why he got Naomi with him. He thought Naomi was gonna be a security blanket for the baby. And that when the baby started crying, Naomi could no, that's your responsibility, sir. And the baby started crying because he didn't see Lex. That's why. So 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 what else did I want to know? Oh wow, we got some good places here. Okay, so he tried to call you an hour later to come get the kids. Yeah, and did you answer the phone when he called? No. That's right, girl. Look, so now he mad because you ain't answer the phone an hour later. He can't even keep his own son for an hour without being distraught. Was the sister there at the time? No, he thought she was gonna be there, and she wasn't there. Right. He actually thought he wasn't gonna have these kids. He's always gonna squiggle his way back in and come over to see his child at your house and try to squiggle his way back in, but it didn't work out like that. Right. So was it? Did he take the children to a football party? No, he lying. Nope, he lying. Yup. So what else did I need to ask? I was really getting a story going on to understand, totally understand what happened. So he started calling. He started calling repeatedly after an hour. Yes, can't even keep his own boy for 1 hour without calling you like a madman. Right. So when did you come to get him, to get the children? Did you come to get the children? Yeah. When did you come to get the children? Did you come to his people house to come get the children? Yes. So what time did you come to get the children? Did you come to get the children and meet him at Highway 29? No. So this is some type of doctor footage of what you're being seen. What? All right. So that's crazy. I feel like this. So, God, is this the Highway 29 footage? Is this from the day of the 30th that she's? No, no, because something about that gas station is connected to something to do with. I ain't gonna get into it, but it's like it's kind of janky. It's like dangerous people are known to frequent there, almost like that's like a spot of theirs or something. So all they gotta do is go say, "Yo, my man, I'll pay you this much to present this as the footage or whatever." I don't know. Something about that we got. I don't know. I'm not gonna believe it's no accurate footage until I see it, cause I ain't see it. I only heard about it, and I ain't heard a mom vouch for it. So until I hear mom vouch for it, I'm not believing it, because what I'm getting is she didn't even go there that day. Nope. Mm. So let me ask you this. You let him be just in misery with his own seed, right? In misery with his own seed for 3 hours. That's when you came to get him? Yeah, you came and got him. What time did you come and get him? Around 7? No, around 7:30? Yeah. Somewhere around there? Yeah. So came and got him at 7:30. Okay. And when you showed up at 7:30, was anybody else there at the time? Besides the kids, who was there? So she know what happened? Hold up. Was his mother there? I ain't even gonna put what I got on here out there. Was his sister there? Did an altercation happen there? Did he lay hands on you? Did it happen at 7:30? Yes. So another thing, right? So another thing with this is I seen some letter or something where Lex was talking to somebody. She had somebody that was her insurance if TJ ever did something to her, like, to take her life, that these things should be released. It also was somebody she was talking to saying, girl, he crazy. He just jumped on me in front out in his mother's house in front of somebody, and it was cut off right there. So it was either in front of his mother or in front of his sister. It could have been in front of the kids, but I don't think it was just the kids. I don't think I don't think that's where she was going with it. It was like she just showed up for something. He just jumped on her in front of somebody. And like, so they know who he is. I remember that letter or that writing, who she was talking to. And it might be the person she sent them pictures of when he battered her, and she sent them pictures in case something happened to her for them to be released. And they was released. Do you think the mother know what happened to Lex? Mm. Did the mother witness what happened to Lex? No. Okay. Okay. So the mother did not witness what happened to her. Did the sister witness what happened to her? No. Okay. Okay. So it's kind of like leave the mom and the sister out of it, but they know what he's capable of. And have the mother and the sister ever witnessed him put hands on Lex? Yes, they have. When I seen that writing, was you gonna say either the mother or the sister saw it? When Lex said he jumped on me in front of my what? Was it gonna be in front of his mother? No, it was gonna be in front of his sister. Okay. Okay. So that's who it was, and that's who it was for. And I think, is there anything else I need to talk about? No. Everything been covered. So when you went there to go get your babies, did Alexis leave there when she came? Let me say that. Did Alexis leave there by herself with her kids? Did she get a chance to get out that door after she went to go pick up her kids? No, she did not. Okay. And I'm not, and there's certain things I hold back of what I live. No, I did get a vision when it came to Lex. I did get a vision of what happened because, and it's almost like I was right there when he was really about to rage out in what he did. I seen something that he did other than assault her. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna say nothing else. And it was like crazy. I did get a vision when it came to her. But so with that being said, we found out a lot of important information. If anybody is willing to see this through, I hope you get to see this through. You'll be more clear on what happened. Um, Thank you for anybody who tuned in to watch. Whoever might catch this later, please like, sub. Thank you for participating in my channel. And I think that's it, right? Right, right. Anything else? Nope. Okay. So I think you can draw your own conclusion from the answers that I got. Um, you can make your own conclusion. On that note, thank you for being here. Please like, sub. Um, if you would like to support the channel, the Cash App is scrolling across the bottom. If you would like to get in touch with me for any reason or to schedule a reading, my email is listed in the description box. Um, I think that's it, and that's all. Thank you for everybody who pulled up. I appreciate y'all. I love you. Mwah. Peace.